few weeks ago, you had Deontay Wilder get his ass kicked by Fury, Tyson Fury. Now, things were a little strange, a little weird and everything, but I found out why Deontay Wilder was at a disadvantage. Not only was he outsmarted or outskilled in the ring, but there was an extra disadvantage he had, other than that skill level of boxing. I talked to some of my peeps who were out there in Vegas, and they said that whenever Deontay Wilder showed up somewhere, be it a hotel or restaurant, he would walk in with this woman. He would open the car door, she would get out, and she would walk in front of him. Or they walk side by side. Now, one thing we all know is, when it comes to boxing, you don't want to have a woman around having sex with you, because it can wear you down. You know what I'm saying? It can wear you down. And what did Deontay Wilder say? I was tired. I didn't have my legs. I was losing out on energy. I didn't have a lot of energy when I got to the ring. I was carrying all that equipment. Nah, you was carrying that sexy lady. Yeah, you was doing your thing with her. So my peeps told me, and it's not a lady thing, it's just that you're not supposed to have sex. So I talked to somebody else after my homeboy told me that he was always cuddled up with this woman. And he said, oh yeah, Deontay would hit the restaurants, late at night or whatever. He would be hugged up with this girl in the club and lovey-dovey and all this kind of stuff. I said, wait a minute. You about to walk into the lion's den. People can die in the boxing ring. I think we had 3 people die in boxing last year. And you out here not taking it seriously? Yeah, training is one thing, but you got to get that mental edge. So you got to deprive yourself of all that physical stimulation. And she looked good too. She looked good. Do you want to see a disciplined man? See a man that could keep his hands off of that woman. So now we got him walking around showing this woman off, cuddled up with her in restaurants, going to interviews and walking in with her like, this my baby right here. Where's your mind? It's not on the fight. It's on this love thing right here. And she fine too. You know what I'm saying? I understand that part. And then when I replayed the fight, when Tyson Fury was, in there getting loose with his brother, you know what I'm saying? Right before the fight, they in the back room, dressing room, they doing their thing. He joking around with his brother, whatever. What is Deontay Wilder doing? I missed it the first time. I replayed it, and he's cuddled up, both hands around this woman. So she's sitting there on the couch, and he got both hands around her, and he all up on her. I said, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. If I'd seen that and paid attention to it back then live, I'd have put all my money on Fury, on a knockout. I would have within 8 rounds. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have guessed the 4th or 5th round or whatever. But I'd have said an under 8, Fury's gonna get him, because Deontay Wilder is not in it. And that's straight up. I remember one time I was playing football in high school, and I was romping around with my girlfriend. That's before I really learned you ain't supposed to be doing all this kind of stuff before the game. I had all types of cramps, my legs were weak, I had a pulled groin muscle, and the coach said, what's going on? What's wrong with you? I was like, oh no, I was stretching, and now I had to line my ass off. You can't do that kind of stuff. So Deontay played himself, because if that didn't happen, maybe he would have lasted until later in the fight and had the opportunity to lower that boom. Right here with all these, what did he say? I carried a 40-pound costume into the ring and it weighed me down. Or I had it on for 15 minutes and my legs been weak. Mark breathing shouldn't have threw in the towel. My leg was hurting from it. I don't want to hear all these excuses. But I do know one reason you didn't bring up around here getting all close and cuddly with this woman when you're supposed to be getting serious, man. You're supposed to get ready to battle, get ready to fight. But it's all good, cause you got them nuts, Mr. Squirrel. But thank y'all for watching. Seriously, subscribe. We have a good time over here. It's been less than 3 months. I'm Money Green. Talk to me. Make money, go shopping. Soon another video will be dropped.